Hello, beautiful family. Welcome to your devotional of the rewarded life. And we are talking about Ruth. And I'm going to read a little bit again in chapter 2 and how God's favor manifests and the expression of Boaz to say, "You have come to the God of Israel, under whose wings you took refuge." What does God refuge look like? What does favor look like? And you will see that favor is when you stop doing things earning them, but really receive them from the Lord through people. I remember one of my favorite wisdom keys of Dr. Murdoch was, "One day of favor is more than 1,000 days of labor." And really, that is the lifestyle that God has for us. But my focus on this video is that it doesn't happen through angels. It doesn't happen through manifestations of angels coming to help you. He can, but most of the time it will be through people. People that we value, treasure. You must also see how Ruth talks to Boaz and how she receives his kindness, his caring. So in the receiving end, are you ready to receive favor? In the receiving end, are you ready to show kindness, to show caring, even the desire to please those that God uses to show you favor? She was not defensive. She was not dismissive. She did not do those horrible acts that look like humility, but they're not. Trying to push him away because I'm not worthy to receive. No, nothing like that. She received well. And I want to read it to you. It says 2 verse 10, chapter 2 verse 10. Ruth fell at his feet and thanked him warmly. "What have I done to deserve such kindness?" she asked. "I'm only a foreigner." "Yes, I know," Boaz replied, "but I also know about everything you have done for your mother-in-law since the death of your husband. I have heard how you left your father and mother and your own land to live here among complete strangers. May the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to take refuge, reward you fully for what you have done." "I hope I continue to please you, sir." Look at that answer. "I hope I continue to please you." The answers that we give to people that show us favor matter because our reactions could shut favor down. Our reactions could make that person think, I was wrong. I should not have shown so much kindness here." "I hope I continue to please you, sir," she replied. "You have comforted me by speaking so kindly to me, even though I am not one of your workers." In other words, I am not even working for you. I just came in the position of a beggar, and you've treated me better than a worker. That's what favor does. It gives you a special treatment. But that does not mean that you don't respond, that you don't make sure that you continue doing what you're doing right. Remember that favor is not for who you are, but it is for something that you do. This is for what you have done. Your actions are the ones that unlock favor or shut it down. And then it says, "You have comforted me by speaking so kindly to me, even though I am not one of your workers." At mealtime, Boaz called to her, "Come over here, help yourself to some food. You can dip your bread in the sour wine." So she sat with his harvesters, and Boaz gave her some roasted grain to eat. She ate all she wanted and still had some left over. When Ruth went back to work again, Boaz ordered his young men, "Let her gather grain right among the sheaves without stopping her. Pull out some heads of barley from the bundles. Drop them on purpose for her. Let her pick them up and don't give her a hard time." Favor includes protection. And all of that, why? Because he heard about what she had done for her mother-in-law. You see, as you build credibility, as you build a reputation, favor is going to meet you, and God will reward you. Under the shadow of God's wings, there's refuge. Under the shadow of God's wings, there's comfort. Under the shadow of God's wings, there is rewards. Don't ever forget that. Thank you so much for listening, family. And if you would like to sow a seed to Wisdom for Winning Church, you can by going through PayPal or Zelle. The email is pastoranna@wisdomforwinningchurch.tv, or you can sow through Cash App, Wisdom number 4 Winning. And I hope you would help us with the mission trip to Brazil. Please pray about it. We love you very much.